And now, ladies and gentlemen, time for the show. Once again, thank you for coming to our theater tonight. Have an enjoyable evening. The refreshment stand will remain open for a short time. Still plenty of time to get a snack or cold drink. We'll make an announcement before the stand closes to give you plenty of time to get that last-minute treat.
Matt. Hey, everybody. Let me tweet out this thing. Hey, everyone. Hello. I hope you guys are doing well. This is gonna be a thing. I'm gonna open Twitch chat on my laptop here so I can see it better. Oh. Today, I'm just gonna be, I wanted something chill, cause I'm low energy today. I know I'm normally such high energy. But you know, I'm like, today.
Yeah. Yes.
So I'm just gonna chill out and solve some witness puzzles, and we'll chat about I don't know, witness puzzles. Food, probably, knowing us.
Get it.
And that's all I got planned for today. Not sick anymore. Not sick anymore. That food poisoning lasted a few days. Okay, where's my thing? Where's my thing? Okay, there's my thing. Okay. All right.
Oh, wow.
All right. How do I grow my hair out so fast? I just don't cut it. That's my big secret. Oh. So I've been thinking about this game a lot. And it's time for me to play it again. Even though I know I haven't forgotten enough. I don't know that I've forgotten anything. That's alright.
Get it,
Yeah, I got food poisoning. What? Why is Twitch telling me that I've completed achievements now? I don't want Twitch achievements. Get out of my face.
Oh, wow.
Get out of my face. Everything's got achievements. Alright, what we got here? CDI Games, thank you for the 15 months. It says, well, shit. Yeah. Yep. Well, shit. Sayoko, thank you for the 20 months. It gives me a little smiley face. Shaker Maker 12,625, thank you for the 7 months. I'm more curious about this upcoming game review. Oh yeah, I have news about the upcoming game review. I feel terrible. Let me get through these things. Egabuha, thank you for the 20 months.
Here.
That's big money.
Excellent! Oh, Vanna!
Had to hear my Vanna. Egabuha, thank you for the 20 months. Hey Ian, I have some sad news. Seems like I'm gonna be ending my sub next month. Hit a sudden hard streak, and unless it clears up, I need to conserve money for food and stuff. I like the facial hair though. Well, thank you, Egabuha. I'm sorry you have hit a hard financial streak though. No hard feelings. I hope you still show up, or I hope you still can show up and say hey. Nobody should be giving me money if they can't give me money, right?
Get it, yeah.
I don't want that money. I don't want the hardship money. But, hope things turn around for you, man. Khead 161, thank you for the 8 months. Nice to see some fuzz back, Ian. I'm assuming you're talking about my face. right? Thank you. It does it all on its own.
I'm gonna
actually.
make all the money now. He's gonna make all the money now.
But thank you, K-Head. Let's see here. Wronglin the Singer, thank you for the 6 months. May have only been subbed on here for 6 months. That's a long time. Let's have a year. But I've been on your YouTube way longer and will always love everything you put out. Thank you so much. Happy you found your way over to the Twitch. To the Twitch ditch. Have I already? I thought I already did this one. Nope, nope. Ariel Reavers, thank you so much for the 19 months. It says puzzle time. I thought you said pizza time.
What a hamburger.
For a second, and I was gonna be like, oh my god, how did you know I'm eating pizza tonight? It is pizza. It'll be pizza time eventually. But yes, puzzle time. That's why I'm here. Is for the puzzles. I'd like to make my own puzzles one day, and The Witness really just nailed it. And it's cool, and I love it, but also kind of makes me mad, you know? Yeah, we got some take and bake pizza from a place around here. Oh, we've never had it before, but I'm excited. The only take and bake pizza I've had before is Papa Murphy's, and I enjoyed it. So it's sitting in our fridge waiting for the bake. What am I missing here?
Get it, get it,
Oh,
get it,
duh.
get it, yeah. Yes. Yes.
We'll get to the game review news here in a second. I'm getting there.
Get it, get it, get it, get it, yeah. Yes. Yes.
One Electronic, thank you for the $10. Hey Ian, glad to hear you're feeling better. Gotta get going to work, but I hope you and the chat have a fun stream, my dude. Thank you so much for that donation and for the well wishes. I'm happy to be feeling better too. I forgot, I haven't had food poisoning in a long time, though I do have quite the food poisoning story that maybe we can delve into later. But I forgot how hard it hit you. At first, I had no idea what it was. I was just like, man, I feel so bad. What is this? I feel so bad. And then, you know, I'm trying to go to bed. I go to bed super early. And then I'm, you know, I'm waking up every 30 minutes to go lay on the floor of the bathroom and be like, oh, I hope I throw up. I'll feel better if I throw up.
Let's see some serious coinage here.
That's big money.
Excellent! Oh, Vanna!
Why is the thing not working? The thing is still not working. Why is the thing not working? There it is. I didn't notice those things weren't working until I uploaded the top donor recent subscriber thing. I didn't notice it during the Sonic Forces stream because I wasn't at my computer. I don't remember what I was saying, but I'm gonna read the rest of these real quick before we get out of the intro place. Oh yeah, the food poisoning. That was only like one really bad night, one kind of bad night, and I'm all right now. Sprout Stuff, thank you so much for the 18 months. CDI Games, thank you for the 2,500 bits, which I think is $25. I don't know the value of a bit. I'm sorry. But I think that's a lot. That seems like a lot of bits. Right? Says achievement unlocked, 500 bits. Achievement unlocked. Facial hair. Achievement unlocked. Chill as fuck, yo. Thank you so much, CDI Games. That is a bit of bits. That is quite a bit of bits. How do I get up on the thing? Is that outside? That must be outside. Oh. Okay. Apple Eater, thank you for that Twitch Prime sub. Snooze Cruise, thank you for the 20 months. Nobody Important, thank you for the 14 months. We're gonna go... My witness puzzle sound? Borderline Otaku, thank you for the $15.
I'm gonna make all the money now. He's gonna make all the money now.
Borderline Otaku, thank you for the $15. We're gonna have to get out of the intro area here, because I'm done with the intro area. Hey Moose, been enjoying the vids you've been putting out. Sorry I haven't watched the streams. I've been really busy. Have you picked up Mario Odyssey yet? Yes. If so, have you enjoyed it? I've played it once. Happy to watch you stream again. Happy to have you out here again. Glad you're able to make it today. Where's that pesky door? I want to see how much I remember. Yeah, I know. I don't want to run. Mega G Wolf, thank you for the 7 months. How do I know this isn't the imposter, Ian? Beg one. Oh, you know. You never know. Okay, so this is gonna... Okay, I'm only gonna take a couple cracks at this one.
Get it, yeah! Yes!
Because I don't want to waste too much time seeing how much I remember. Can't be that one. Can't be that one. Yeah, well, you know. I'm gonna, you know, some of these aren't gonna be too hard for me, I don't think. Okay, where we at? Where we at? Micro 19. Thank you for the 23 months. One more month until 2 years of awesome. Thanks for all the great streams and videos. Thanks so much, Mike. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Mega Latch. Thank you for the $25. Hey Ian, here's some money from my sister Gehivi, who is a huge fan of your videos. She really likes your classic VHS reviews, and she's even watched a few Nancy Drew playthroughs on Moose 2. We gotta do another Nancy Drew here, soon. People been asking for the Nance. People been jonesing for that Nance. Sorry, I'm kind of ignoring chat. I'm really just trying to get through all these. I don't stream enough, so it takes me forever to get through these things. Not that that's a bad thing. That's not a bad problem to have. Fairy Dust. Thank you for the bits. I can't read the little bits right now. Caught a wolf. That now I feel bad. Now I'm gonna read the little bits. Fairy Dust, thank you for the 5 bits. Hi, this is all I have. It's not much, but it's something. See, I would have been a huge dick if I didn't read it. Glad you're feeling better, and I hope you have nice days. I'll draw something for you if I ever get over this art block. Good luck, Fairy Dust. You draw so much of me. I'm sure you'll get over it soon, right? Art block sucks, but it happens. Sometimes you just need like a break. Why did I do that? And Smiling Dinosaur Live sent a bit and said that they love me, so thank you very much. We're almost there, guys. Almost there. Kata Wolf, thank you for the 19 months. I just stopped by to say hello. Too busy at the moment with a thing in Final Fantasy Xiv. Hope your weekend rocks and maybe sucks a bit. Thank you very much, number one frenemy, Kata Wolf. Good luck with Final Fantasy Xiv. I hope you fail terribly and in a very embarrassing fashion. Publicly. In front of people you love. Thank you. Xanable, thank you for subscribing. Blood Ender 64, thank you for subscribing. And Solar Scotty, thank you for the 15 months. Hello, chat. How's it going? Sorry for ignoring you there. What did I miss? What did I miss?
Get it, get it, get it, get it, yeah.
And what do I need to explain? Do I need to explain anything yet? I know that one puzzle was a mini bit of a doozy. Waffles is a bunny. Thank you so much for the 18 months. Oh hey, happy birthday, TF2 hat guy. Yeah, so feel free to play your own chill beats over this this stream because there's really not a lot of music in this game, and I don't really plan on playing any. I'm just here for the puzzles. I need to make the text bigger text. Yep, the scruff is back for now. I think you should try and make that dish if you liked the brutal foods. Some people have sent pictures of some pretty tasty looking some tasty looking steak rolls that look way better. All of them, all the pictures that have been sent to me look way better than the one that I made. 7. Scuggington, thank you for subscribe. Bing bing. Regret doing that one. Oh yeah, by the way, I need puzzle game recommendations. Preferably games that not environmental puzzles, but more like this, like a single mechanic, not a single mechanic, but you know, almost like a tablet game kind of puzzle. Like more basic logic puzzles, not necessarily like an adventure puzzle game. I'm looking for it. 4, 5, 6. Are we going to 8? Yeah. If you tweet him at me or something, or I'm not gonna see him in the chat. Or I'm not gonna remember them. Minesweeper? Yeah, stuff like Minesweeper, though. I'm familiar with Minesweeper. So this one's backwards then? 2, 4, 6, 7 from the right. No. 2, 4. Okay. How far did I get into Odyssey? Like I said, I played it once. Not very far. I just don't have time. In my free time lately, I've been reading and brainstorming. Mostly reading and taking notes. Well, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yes.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have not read Hitchhiker's Guide. I'm not reading a story. I'm reading a book about how to write good video game stories. Basically, video game narrative book. It's pretty good so far. Hey there, Draxy. Thank you so much for the...
I'm gonna make all the money now. He's gonna make all the money now.
Thank you so much for the 19 months, Draxy. And Flaming Maiden 592 donated $30 for some crazy reason. Says, Ian, 2 of my friends now watch you since I showed them your Dream Bunny VHS, Humongous Entertainment, and Nancy Drew vids. They make for great inside jokes. Thanks for all you do. Your sense of humor and realism is refreshing and never fail to have my sides aching. Well, thank you so much, Flaming Maiden 592, for going above and beyond. Not just with the generous donation, but for showing my videos around. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much.
What a hamburger.
And a big thank you to your friends that are watching now too. All right, have we done the? We have completed the tree portion, and by we I kind of mean me. You guys followed that, right? I really wasn't saying what I was doing. I think I counted out loud a couple times. Skelefella, thank you so much for the 2 months. Okay, so I ran a poll on Twitter and said Oregon Trail or Pajama Sam for the next video I'm doing. And Oregon Trail won the poll, so I was getting to work on that today. It doesn't work right on the old Vectra, and I'm not quite sure why. I've been talking to Clint about it, but I need to try some things out to try and fix it. So instead I'm gonna do the game that lost, So I started work on Pajama Sam 3 instead. But I promise we'll come back to Oregon Trail. I feel bad, but I don't want to waste a bunch of time trying to get it to work. That is the food one. That's part of what I did today was play the food Pajama Sam. I have not played Inside. What is with slime? Everyone is like, is that the new thing for the internet? I've seen so much about slime. What do you guys do when you make slime? What do you do with it? Because like, Floam, I would understand if you were like, let's make some Floam. Where's the boat? Is the boat over by the... by the grasslands? You put it all over yourself and say he slimed me. Oh, okay. Well, I understand that. That's, Used to be jealous of the kids on Nick Takes Over Your School. I used to be jealous of the kids that got to run through Toys R Us and grab a bunch of shit. That's what I wanted to do. I think Floam needs to come back. You can mold it. You can, I think you can dry it out and keep it. Floam. It's got that smell. It smells like Floam. Nothing else quite smells like the Floam smell. There we go. Okay, so we got our first. Is that our first thing? No, it's not. What did that do? Is it the first thing? No, it's not. Well, I got excited there for a second, but that was way too easy to be the first thing. What did that do? See, the island itself, I'm not gonna remember. The puzzle mechanics, I think I will mostly remember. I need to get up on the roof. Oh, you know what? Oh, okay. Oh, that's what it did. Okay, that's for that thing. I don't think I can do that right now, though. Oh, wait. Oh, it turned on over here. Okay, well, I'm just dumb. Reviewing 90s toys. There is something I want to do an unboxing and review of, but it's much more boring than a 90s toy. I haven't done it yet because I'm like, man, nobody's gonna watch this. I need to start over. Legends of the Hidden Temple. Man, I should review that game show when the new movie comes out. When is that new movie supposed to come out anyway? It's I want to unbox and review a VHS Rewinder. Ooh, I've had it in box just sitting over there. I need to do it because I need to use it instead of the VCR. I just haven't done it because I'm like, how am I gonna make this interesting? Nobody cares. I have seen the trailer for the Rampage movie. It sure seemed like, you know, that's how else are you gonna make a Rampage movie, right? Man, people were upset with how I boiled that egg in the brutal. People were upset about many things, many things in the brutal foods video. Not upset necessarily, sometimes upset, but very opinionated. I use FL Studio to make my music. Okay, so that. Okay, so if you did not notice, the little hexagon, I think. You have to go over them, right? You gotta go over them. The problem is like now, how am I gonna? I need those things to open. How am I gonna do that? Because you gotta go. That doesn't seem fair. Yes, people were very like, you gotta use the claw method with your cutting. Which I guess I'll try. I feel like I'm gonna have less control doing that. I feel like I have a lot of control when I'm cutting like this. The controls. Okay, I forgot that I gotta go do, there's a whole other thing I gotta go do. I think someone can be good at peeling eggs. I think that's a thing. There it is. Man, this game was so good. This is one of my favorite games ever, like, easily. Okay. Okay, that's not right. That's right, though. That's right. I wish there were a billion games like this. I need a billion games like The Witness. Game devs, are you listening? No, you're not. Why would you be? But go make more of these. Jonathan Blow just makes sequels to The Witness over and over and over and over and over. And over and over and over and over. Okay. Let's see here. We gotta go. We gotta go here. We gotta go there. When I censored beaten our meat, it was way funnier when I put the bleeps in. Just chew bubblegum when you cut onions. Well, that's... I mean, I guess that's a fun tip, but if I'm filming, it's not fun to watch me chew bubblegum and talk. But it probably is fun to watch me, like, cry, right?
Get it, get it, get it, get it, yeah! Yes! Yes!
Never cried cutting onions. You gotta cut a lot of onions. I remember the first time I cried cutting onions. My mom asked me to make the meatloaf. And so I was making the meatloaf. I was like, I'm making meatloaf. But it was just because of the onions. Favorite part of Ian videos is when he cries. I will say I am gonna get multiple cutting boards. A lot of people were like, you should have multiple cutting boards. And that makes a lot of sense. I will probably not review LEGO Racers 2. Reviewing racing games is like just not my thing. It's just not my thing. Road Rash was kind of fun to review because it was weird and you got to like, you know, like beat people and stuff. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work either, is it? That's not gonna work. What are you doing? That's not gonna work? That's not gonna work. You've never had meatloaf? It's like a loaf of meat, you know? What's not to like? Skater Mama, 15. Thank you for the 22 months. Hi Ian, glad to catch a stream. Hope things are going well. Things are going pretty well over here. How about with you? How are you guys doing? Exciting things? I feel like I haven't asked you about the dishes in a while. Are my dish background music? I need to do the dishes. Now I need to do the dishes. Okay. I gotta actually do this one now. Been looking at it too long. Gotta go, not there.
What a hamburger.
Hey there, Squirrel Tactics. Thank you for subscribing. Okay, we gotta do that. Okay, we have to do that. Have to. Gotta go here. Let's go up here. Let's grab. Let's grab. There it is. There it is. Okay, now that thing should be open, or is there another set? What have you guys been playing lately? Anything exciting? I picked up LA Noire. And I've been playing a little bit of that, but it's another one where I just don't have, I'm like midway through a case. RuneScape, man, I want RuneScape Mobile so bad. So bad. Blue's gotta be over here. And then, no. No, that doesn't. Oh, no, it doesn't. It does not have to be over here. There it is. World building in D&D. Hey, anybody know any good books? Also, this is a Twitter question, so tweet it at me or something if you do have good books. Books about world building, story writing, anything like that, I'm really interested in reading books about that right now. Booky books. With my reading eyes. Yep. Lord of the Rings, that is not, I don't want to do that. That's not what I'm talking about, and also, no. I'm not super into like fantasy, what is it, fantasy? Medieval fantasy stuff? Eh. Can I explain this game? I can explain the puzzles I'm doing right now. So this set of puzzles, I'm controlling the blue line, and I have to cover all these little dots, the blue dots with the blue line, and I gotta cover the yellow dots with the yellow line. And right now it's teaching me that this yellow line's gonna go away, but it's still going to have an effect. So eventually, see, where'd it go? I don't know, but it's still there. So now when I do stuff like this, that's a bad example. Do stuff like this, I can't move it up because I'm hitting that yellow line. It's just not, you can't see it. So I know I gotta go like this. I know I gotta do this, this, that. And so now I just have to use the yellow line, but I can't see the yellow line. Okay, we gotta go here. We gotta go, is it here? Okay. What do you mean by world building? Okay, so world building is creating a world and like everything inside of it. Like you want to make a world that when you put someone in, whether it be writing or video gaming, everything makes sense. You can, or even movies, though. Yeah, I guess even movies. You want to make the world before, or I would like to make a world before I make a story in it, right? So I just want to build a world and get all the, I want to know all the specifics, stuff like language, currency, stuff that you need to put in a world for it to be a believable world, right? That makes sense. If you ever need me to explain one of these puzzles that I'm doing, just let me know. This one here, these are both like connected. Okay, so are they the same? Okay, they're the same right now. They're gonna start being different. Oh, right. Okay. So I need to know. There's 2 on the bottom, there's 1 on the left, and then there's. Okay. So this one, there's blue dots that mirror the yellow dots here, but I just have to remember them. The end goal of this, so basically, okay, so let me get a few in. Let me get a few in. If I get a few more puzzles, it'll be a little more clear-ish. Oh my god. Okay, so Oh my god. Okay. I want to do as much as I can without taking notes because... Okay, I think I know what I gotta do. It's just flipping it in my brain is gonna be a... Flipping it in my brain is gonna be a pain. Shit. Okay. I think I was close. I think I missed... Oh, shit. Oh, well... What did I do? Why did I do that? Oh. Okay. Pixar movies, Did I already thank Squirrel Tactics for subscribing? I think I did. But thank you anyway. And thank you, Emperor Tiger Star, for the 100 bits. Okay, so I think I missed the last one on here. I think I got... Okay, so you gotta go... down. Oh, I see what I did. I did it completely wrong. Okay, so it's like... There we go. There it is. There it is. Oh, whoops. Yeah, so it's kind of hard to explain the purpose of this game. It's almost kind of, you know, whatever you want to make of it. But this is mainly what you're going to be doing, is walking around figuring out how puzzles work. I already know how they work for the most part. But I will say, if you want to hear more of my opinions, watch my Games of the Year 2016 video. I talk about it a bit more, kind of. It's hard to talk about without... I don't want to ruin anything. Oh my god, okay. Oh, this one's not that bad. He says as he immediately fails the puzzle. That's not right. This one's upside down. So you gotta go. That can't be right. No, that's gotta be right. All right. So this is pretty much what you're trying to turn on, these yellow boxes. Is playing video games supposed to help you relax or make you feel stressed? I don't know, different things. That doesn't sound fair. That doesn't sound like a fair question. I don't think people go to like horror movies to feel relaxed. You don't play horror games to feel relaxed. This game, I don't know, it gave me such a feeling of accomplishment as you figured stuff out, because it's really smart in how it lays out the puzzle ideas. And you really just gotta be patient. You gotta explore the world, learn more. Oh my god, it's so good. So that's kind of what we're trying to do right now. Turn on these laser things. This game seems Myst and puzzle games of old times. It's really not. It shares some similarities of Myst, and when it was first coming out, I really wanted it to be like Myst. It's really not.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Because all the puzzles are drawing a line, whereas Myst was all about, you know, you got to read books, you got to do environmental puzzles. It's pretty different. I do love Myst though. I want to stream Myst soon. Today was just not the day. I mean, I'm glad it's not like Myst. Like I don't know. It was just a great first experience. Now it's kind of like, well, I'm gonna go do the puzzles. But my first playthrough, I wish I could go back and play it again for the first time. This is the game I would choose. If I could do it, I would go play this again for the first time. Dandy Dan, 8,675,309. Thank you so much for the 19 months. I can't stay on, but I want to say I love that Brutal Cook has become a thing. I remember you bringing it up and am happy to see it has become a reality. Good night. Thank you so much, Dan. Happy you're enjoying Ian the Chef. I'm a very good chef. I've not played the Shivers games. I don't know what those are. Tried playing Myst when you were little, but never got past that place with the stars or whatever. So you got to like the first building. You don't even have to like solve a puzzle to get there, I don't think. Forums are coming along slowly. I'm working on them. I'm working on them. Right now I'm like writing rules and shit and all like the boring garbage. Shivers. They're Myst / this game, old puzzle games with some cheesy FMV. That sounds great.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh man, Rhyme looks amazing. I'm waiting. Rhyme is the one with the guy, and it's like a puzzle thing. It's coming out on the Switch, right? That's the one that's coming out on the Switch. I'm waiting for it to be on the Switch. Do I ever get tired of doing YouTube? I was for a while there. And then I started changing up my subjects, and I'm back in it. I was getting burned out for at least like a year, where I was just like, okay, it's time to make another game review. But I'm back in it now. I think you can tell. I think people can tell. I gotta get a better... I haven't done any game development, as in like coding or anything. I would like to one day. Yog Cavey, thank you for the 19 months. It says 19 months. Damn, how you been, buddy? Food poisoning. But other than that, now I'm doing okay. Now I'm doing okay. Food poisoning, not great. But that's all in the past. Oh right. Oh right. Okay. Where are you, son? Does it go all the way around, or does it? It doesn't. Sneaky. Okay, so it cuts through and makes a little. I got food poisoning from Dairy Queen. I got a turkey BLT, which, you know, I've had before and I quite enjoyed. Which one am I going out on? Okay. But man, that turkey got me this time. I like Dairy Queen too. I mean, it's not like I'm never gonna go to a DQ again. But I'm gonna have to go. I'm just gonna go for the burgers. The reason I went back to the BLT was because when we went and I got a burger, I accidentally ordered like a flamin' hot burger. I think it's like a number 2. It just looked like a burger with cheese. I was like, number 2. But it was not good. I do prefer the Wendy's burgers. Gotta get me that Baconator. Mmm. Oh man, I love Baconators so much. What's your favorite fast food hamburger? You know, Jack in the Box has been stepping it up. Their buttery Jack shit, I'm into it. But man, Baconator Wendy's is so good. Smashburger's pretty good. I've had Smashburger a couple times though. Is that fast food? I guess that's fast food. I feel like if there's not a drive-through, I don't think I've seen a Smashburger with a drive-through. If that's what I'm thinking of, if I'm thinking of the same place. It's like Five Guys. Can you drive through a Five? I guess, I don't know. Can you drive through a Five Guys? Oh my God, I want Wendy's. I know I have a pizza waiting for me, but I want Wendy's. Five Guys don't have drive-thrus? I didn't think so. I've never been. I've seen but never been. Okay, there we go. What's that? It's like a little line. I guess that's what they all are. Okay, we gotta get a better vantage point for the other ones, I think. Bojangles for fried chicken. Bojangles isn't bad. I really love Azel's. Azel's fried chicken. Their spicy fried chicken is... I want Azel's. Oh, man. I used to Postmates. I used to Postmates Azel's. But now they're too far away. Need more mushrooms on burgers? Oh, man, mushrooms are so good. Maybe this is the wrong vantage point. Got sick of fast food hamburgers? Man, I love me some fast food. In-N-Out, I have been unimpressed with In-N-Out. The times I have eaten there, it's only been like once or twice. I have not. Oh my God, Cane's is so good, but Cane's doesn't have Azel's spicy chicken. They do have that great Texas toast though. Cane's Texas toast is so stinking good. Whataburger's pretty good, but I usually go there for the breakfast. Their burgers are good, but they're not. I don't consider them life-changing anymore. Thank you, Bob Bobbins. I'm glad you guys like the new video. I'm glad you guys are on board with me doing different things. Because it's more fun for me, and I can make more fun videos. I don't know if there's Steak and Shakes over here, but we're in Texas. I've eaten many a Steak and
What a
Shake.
hamburger.
Pretty good. Their mushroom burgers are okay. Man, we always talk about food. I guess it's appropriate that we're talking about burgers, but man. It always makes me want the worst food. Where are you, son? Foo TV. Thank you for that Twitch Prime sub. Steak and Shake is okay. It's, oh, there it is, there it is. It's top right. I think Steak and Shake really crushes it in the amount of shakes they have, so it's like a nice, they go well together. I want burgers. I want a Baconator, man. I got a Son of Baconator or whatever recently because I was like, I don't need the full Baconator. That's gonna kill me. Let me get the smaller Baconator.
What a hamburger.
One time, and I was like, man, that's not enough Baconator. I need more. Okay. It's like a little, it's like an upside down U. Can I get it from here? Oh, Carl's Jr. Pass. There's a few fast food places where I have like way early experiences, like single experiences with them, and I've just never given them a second chance. Like from when I was in like elementary school. Carl's Jr. is one of them. Burger King is another one. I just, for some reason, I'm like, no, Burger King is disgusting. Snagall 123, thank you so much for subscribing. Hey, what's this, can someone give me the details on this gift a sub thing? I've seen people talking about it. Do I have like a monthly sub I can give away? Is that how that works? Oh, this is gonna be some bullshit. Now I'm gonna have to run. This is gonna be some bullshit. Is it up here that I gotta see it? I know I gotta go up there for some reason. Where? This is gonna be some bullshit right here. Where are you? Where? Oh no! Is it up here? Maybe it's up here. There it is. I see you. I see you. Gift sub is just You buy a month of being sub for someone else. Do I get one of those? Wait. It's just buying a sub. Oh. Ooh, I thought it told me that I had a free one to give away, but I'm also cool with that. I don't have a lot of perks. Oh, you don't know what I was doing? Okay, so the sun was hitting these panels and telling me where to draw the line, and I was running around trying to figure out where the viewpoint is that I could see the sun reflect on there. Okay, we're going down. I'm gonna stop running. I do remember the Burger King games. I've never played them though. A friend of mine had them. It's gonna be some bullshit. Could be any of them. Oh, right. Is that activated yet? Okay, that's not how I was supposed to solve that. I did the thing you're not supposed to do and blindly guessed. You're not supposed to do that in this game. You can, but if you do that, you're just gonna dig yourself a hole. If you ever play this game, don't just do don't try and brute force it. You gotta understand it. It's trying to teach you things. You just can't fight it. Okay. I've been thinking about maybe doing a Brutal Foods on things that I actually make for myself, but I kind of feel like people are gonna be assholes about it. You're like, that's not how you're supposed to do it. That's terrible. I'm not playing a cult, I'm just explaining why I think some people don't like this game. Or at least why some people don't understand the game. The puzzles are definitely challenging, but like everyone was mentioning the ramen that I have on my fridge, and that's for like, you know, you spice up the ramen. You don't just make plain chicken ramen. You make some stir fry or something. You make some pork. I like to make mushrooms, an egg. Put that in that basic ramen, and you got yourself an easy, tasty dish. This part made your brain hurt. Oh yeah, this game makes your brain hurt, but it never really felt unfair to me. I always kind of like I was like, I'm just not understanding. I just haven't picked up on what you're trying to tell me. Oh, I'm not trying to knock plain ramen. I'm just saying that that's, you know. That's something you can do. Okay, so this... Okay. So you gotta go up the corner. You gotta go... Wait, did I already see that? Okay, you gotta go up the corner. Okay, okay. Oh my god. Okay, okay. Bottom right is where you go out. Gotta go... Which one haven't I done? Bottom right is how you... That doesn't make any sense. It has to make sense.
What a hamburger.
I don't think that's right. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna get this one right, but I have to try. Okay, so I know you got a zigzag. I know you gotta zigzag the thing. But I also know you gotta go down here. Oops, oops. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. Okay, okay. The hamburger thing... Have I used the hamburger thing in a full thing before? I don't know if I've put the full hamburger thing before. I think it's just a an old drive-in bumper. I am not playing on Xbox. I'm playing on PC. I'm working on a game review next. Comedy Pop. Darling Evren. Thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, the winner of the poll was Oregon Trail 4, but I'm having problems getting it to work properly. Like, half of the FMV people are showing up, and half of them are not showing up. So I'm doing Pajama Sam first. Am I too far away? Oh, it's a reflection. I see what you did to me there. I don't know if I want to do this section right now. Oops. Oh, well, I'm just dumb. But yeah, I'll do Oregon Trail hopefully after Pajama Sam. It's not worth it to put all my time in trying to fix it instead of starting a video. I need to start a video. I don't like this. Okay. Go. There we go. Yeah, it was at least a close poll. If it was like a blowout for... if it was like a blowout for Oregon Trail, I would have felt even worse. I mean, I still would have bailed to Pajama Sam, but I would have felt bad. Okay. So it's almost all the way around, but you got like a little pizza pie in there. So, okay. pizza pie, and then you down and out at the bottom. Okay, okay. Up, pizza pie, down, out, bottom. Got it. Solely to continue the Ian versus Oregon Trail saga. You know, did I ever tell you that I made an entire trail video that I deleted? It was on Africa Trail, which was just a terrible, boring game. And I made a terrible, boring video on it, and I deleted it. It's the only video that I've like finished and then just gotten rid of because it was terrible. Not Africa Trail. What was it called? I still have it. Oh yeah. So it's... How recently was this? Maybe this year, maybe last year. Maybe this year, maybe early this year. It was around when I was really cranking out game videos, like really quick. It's like you're on a bike and literally all it is a map with a line. There's nothing interesting. I don't know how to talk about that it's a line. You know? Where am I going with this? Last year? I don't know. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Start at the top, go round, pizza pie, and then out. Which way am I going? Start at the top, go left, go left, pizza pie. Yeah, it was just not, it was not good. It was bad. I mean, I've made some subpar videos before, but... Now... Oh, this is the water level one, isn't it? Okay. Going out the... Is that the top or the bottom? That's the top. Start at the bottom. Which way am I zagging? Oh. This game looks spooky. It's very atmospheric. What does pizza pie mean? Oh, it's when I do a little pizza slice. I go in, I cut myself a little slice. I don't think this game is VR. Let me check. I think there's a reason that it's not VR. Let me check real quick. If it was, I would play the shit out of it though. I still want to do Abduction VR. Yeah, it's not VR. There are, I think, there's some puzzles and stuff in here that would make VR would be really hard to do with this game because of some of the puzzles, I think. Okay, so now I gotta bring the water back up. Up we go. Okay. Okay. We can do this. And by we, I mean me. Me can do this. Oh my god, why is it moving so fast? Slow down, water. Okay, 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 okay. So it's like a Z thing. Oh crap. It's like a Z. I'm so glad you can see it on the reflection. Are you guys still playing Smite? Is that still a thing? I still don't. Is Smite a MOBA? I kind of know what a MOBA is. Good night, Conrad. I guess Conrad isn't here. Amazon Trail, I'd have to look at it. I'm not interested in doing too many more trail videos, I don't think. Even Oregon Trail 4, I mean, it's just going to be another trail game, right? Why did I get my phone? Anyone know why I pulled out my phone? I know I did it for a reason. Everyone check your phone. I had some, I had IKEA meatballs for the first time the other day. That wasn't to check VR, I already did that. I don't know why I did that. I pulled out my phone. I still don't understand Snapchat. I wish my friends would stop using Snapchat because it deletes all our messages and I can't go back and reminisce. I wish we just had a big group text instead. But, oh well. Be in a different location for this, don't I? Do I need a different set of lights on? Where do I need to be? Oh, that sure does look like a thing I can do. Oh, that looks interesting as well. Facebook group messenger. I don't want to use Facebook though. Like I only really have Facebook because it's like the, you know, like old classmates. It's really the only way I can keep tabs on people. And then my fan page. I like deleted all my crap off Facebook. Where? That's not what I want to do. What? I don't know where I'm supposed to stand for this one. And this one, I don't think is going to get any light. Gotta be like here, right? No. Oh, is it back here? Discord is useful, at least. That's okay. So you go out. Are you shitting me? Okay, so it's like a U. It's a U, and you go out on the top. I need to start top right and exit top left. I think. Did I do that backwards? Oops. Did I do it upside down? I think I may have done it. Okay, I did it upside down. But that's fine. I got it. Everyone worries that Skype isn't evil. Skype is just junk. Like, it's got all these ads all over the place. I don't know. Especially when you think back to like MSN Messenger back in the day, and then it slowly just became Skype. Windows Live Messenger was so good. Didn't MSN became Windows Live? And then Windows Live became Skype, right? Or they merged. Just started to understand Twitch. I feel you, man. I'm not even that old, and I'm like, I don't know how to do. Trying to work Snapchat. No one puts buttons on anything anymore. It's like do a pinch gesture to get to the thingy. Do a swipey gesture. I'm like, how am I supposed to know that? How am I supposed to know that? You can't put a button that says go to this page? Kids in your Snapchats. I guess I'm supposed to just try out every gesture I possibly can on an app. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this one from far away, I bet. Oh my god, it's like a snake thingy. It starts at the top. It's a snake thingy that starts at the top and makes like a little snake deal. It goes out the bottom. It starts at the top. Wait. Pizza pie. And we all die. Pizza pie and we all die. No. Did I do it upside down again? Pizza pie and we all... I keep doing them upside down. I don't even know that you... I don't know what following people on Snapchat is. I do know, I just recently found out the map thing, where you can just look at people's snaps from different locations. That is actually pretty interesting. I was just looking at a bunch of college kids doing stuff and living, you know, not living vicariously through them, because I don't want to do that stuff, but being like, oh, this is what college kids do to have fun. What did that do? Did that do something? What did you do, you silly little panel? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Okay. So the middle part, uh-oh. The middle part is like, oh my god. This is not gonna be... This is gonna be a challenge. This is going to be quite the challenge. Am I supposed to be able to do this one right now? I don't know that I'm supposed to do this one right now. Grown man looks at college kids. I guarantee you there are people in college older than me. I have friends that are still in college that I went to college with. Like friends I graduated, I guess friend I graduated high school with, went to college together, and he's still in college. I'm not that old, I just seem that old because I don't know how anything works. Extensive, yeah, it actually is an extensive course. He's becoming a dentist, so he's got an excuse for it. I drink coffee, Corvine. I'm a coffee drinker. I gotta get at least 1 or 2 cups in the morning. Oh my god, after food poisoning, I couldn't drink coffee for a couple days, and it was just not the world that I want to live in. I'm not what did this do? I'm not positive that I need to do this. Well, I guess I should just do it. I'm here, I should just do it, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to write this one down, it's too long. Where's my pen? Because that one didn't turn on. Oh, I guess that this light turned on. Oh, did this one open the thing up outside? I'm gonna go check. Before I do the monster puzzle, I'm gonna go check to see if it, Because I know the box for this one is outside. But I don't know, I think maybe I'm supposed to do the monster puzzle. I have no idea if most people take notes for this game. I occasionally jotted stuff down. But as for like remembering concepts, okay, I definitely have to do the monster puzzle. Okay. Well, back into the dungeon. Yeah, it was from Dairy Queen, not from the meat roll. Meat roll was fine. My steak roll. This game does not have like a... It's such a... Does this game have a story? It's such a hard... It doesn't have like a direct narrative. Like there's not characters telling you things throughout the thing or whatever. It's... You know what I'm saying, kinda? There are story elements in there, but they're kind of left up for you to discover and for you to interpret. Kind of. Emergent story, yeah. That's probably a better word. That's probably a better description. Ooh, let's do this one. This one looks fun. Someone else is gonna have to answer the Portal question. It's not that I didn't like Portal, I just... That's not what I'm supposed to do. I guess I didn't like Portal. I guess that is what I'm trying to say.
Get it, get it, get it, get it, yeah! Yes! Yes!
I just wasn't into the mechanic, the Portal mechanic. It just wasn't my jam. Is this where I'm supposed to be? It's got to be going down though. It can't be from. Must not be there. Okay, I need to work on Monster Puzzle. I gotta stop avoiding it. To Cullinator, thank you so much for the 20 months. It says, whoa, 20 months? It's a lot. It is a lot of months. Thank you very much for all those months. This is gonna be such a thing that I have to do. Okay. I don't have a pen. I was gonna. Okay. Oh my God. I can't even see. Oh great, I used this yellow pen, and so it's basically illegible. Dude, I'm happy you were able to make it out to a stream, man. I know I stream at like wacky random times now. I promise I'm doing my best. Okay, so it's like and then but where do I see? Where do I see this left side? I don't see it at all now. So I think. Oh my God, it's upside down. Oh, okay. It's gotta be like this. But I don't know what from here, where it goes from there. I don't know this section. Is there anywhere I can see it? Or do I just have to? Oh, oh. I don't think this glare is bright enough for me to see it from here. I can't see it. Man, I was playing some of this on my tablet, but now that I'm doing this section, I don't know how you're gonna do this. This crap. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, okay, okay. So it's out. You gotta pizza pie it. Maybe that's... Okay, I'm gonna give it a shot. Up, over, like that. I lost it. You gotta... Oh my god. Oh my god, okay. Whew. You just gotta pizza pie it. PC port, thanks for those bits. A massive Hidden Block and Normal Boots fan. Here's my 2 cents or 5 cents. Thank you so much. Thanks for being a fan of all us bros. All right, but we're not done yet. You thought we were done, but we're not done yet. Okay, so it goes from the bottom, it goes all the way up, it snakies down, and then it goes out the top. From the bottom, up to the right. From the bottom, snakies down. We're so close. It's right here. Just can't do it. Okay, I need to do... So it's like... Getting there. Boom. And... Up, 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 down, down, down. Over this way, down, up. Nope. How do I... Up, down. I watched the Erased anime recently. I don't know if anybody's seen that one. Done with the reflecty bits. Done with the reflecty bits. Here we go. Erased was pretty good, actually. It was pretty good. It's definitely one of the better that I've seen recently. The music, I noticed, I don't remember how many episodes in I got, but like a few episodes in, I didn't really like the ending of Erased either. There were some issues with the ending, but I've started to try and not judge put so much weight in an ending because, especially with a show with a bunch of episodes, because the journey getting there was really enjoyable. But the ending wasn't my favorite. But I don't remember how many episodes in before I was like, this music sounds a lot like Dot Hack Sign. And sure enough, it's the same composer. The music was very good. Yeah, the ending wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great. Oh my god, this game is so pretty. Mini break. I'm gonna get some water, use the bathroom. Go get some snacks. Not me, if you want to get some snacks. But I'll be right back. Go get some snacks. Okay. You know, we really should update Brutal Chair, because it's not the same chair that I use anymore. I'm playing this 2 years late. Dude, I beat this like when it came out. This is not my first time playing. That's why I'm getting through it so fast. This was my game of the year for 2016. Oh, craps. Snacks. Snacky, crappy. Crappy snacky. Well, that's obviously not going to work. It's got to be... I'm going to do that, though. Okay, we can do it. Okay, so for these shapes, they don't... If they're touching, they don't necessarily have to... Well, that doesn't... Yeah, it does. They don't have to be in their exact position, so I'm going to swap them and do... That doesn't make sense. Because then it would have to be like that. I don't remember if I'm allowed to rotate them. I don't think I am. Also watched, we just finished Terror in, something, it was about terrorists, Terror in somewhere name, Terror in somewhere. I think I'm allowed to rotate them if they're crooked. I appreciate the advice, but also please no advice if possible. I'm just trying to talk out my thoughts here. If there's anything I don't understand, that's actually a good thing for me, because I would like to rediscover at least some of this game. Okay. Terran Resonance, that's it. That one started interesting and then kind of got stupid. I guess in my opinion. Why isn't this one making sense to me? Is it because I gotta do this? And then do... How does that one fit? Okay, okay, okay. So it would be like that. Is that not what I've been trying to do? Oh, 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 whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. Okay. It's gotta be like, oh, whoops, I clicked. There it is, there it is. It's warm in here. Oh right, I forgot that fan is plugged in. I've never played Dark Souls, but I imagine this game is nothing like Dark Souls.
Get it, get it, get it, get it, yeah! Yes!
I'm Anoda. Thank you for the 17 months. Asks, is MFG still a thing? You know, I don't remember when the last time we saw MFG around was. But you know, people drop in and drop out. So you never know when someone might show up again one day. Oh, is this not a dual one? For a second I thought it was a dual one. In that case... that won't work. That won't work. Pretty sure MFG is a top donor if I check. I would not be surprised, but I also don't know how to check that. Yeah, people, I mean, people's schedules change, people's interests change. I mean, my stream schedule used to be really regular, so we would, it was a lot, it was a lot, I know this is a ramp. It was a lot easier to see the same people over and over again, but now that I'm streaming all over the place, you never know who's gonna be anywhere. What inspired me to put sound effects in my Brutal Foods reviews? I was just trying to edit it in a way that was interesting and entertaining to watch. I basically just cook something and then I say a bunch of shit. And then I try and make it interesting to watch. And I don't know, stuff like is it Vic Berger? Is that his last name? From Super Deluxe. He does like YouTube poop stuff that I really love. I always watched YouTube poops back in the day. Oh my god. I'm very happy that I can bring some YouTube poop into my videos now. You should link me good YouTube poops. They're hard to find, man. You should hook me up. Hand movement sound effect. I talk with my hands. I do this a lot when I talk at the camera off script. I'm like, what is it, Ricky Bobby doesn't know what to do with his hands. I'm like that, only I can't stop doing this shit. And so I basically, I've described it as editing around my own insecurities. So like when I say something wrong, that's embarrassing, but instead of being like, I'm just gonna edit that out, I'm like, oh, well, I'll just make a joke out of it. So if I'm doing this and I look like a crazy person, instead of just if I just stand there and do this, people are gonna be like, you talk with your hands a lot, why you should stop doing that. But if I make a joke out of it, it's like, oh, that's funny. Okay, so these puzzles, yeah. Oh, I guess I should do this. These puzzles, these white things, I like to think of them as mines. And they will blow up one of those dots that you have to go over. In fact, they have to. So you have to leave at least one dot out per mine. Or you can't do the puzzle. Oh, I need to do that gate. Ooh, we're getting to the colors. Does it only take out the reds? That's not fucking right. So we can turn the green one. See, it answers my question. I had a question, bam, it tells me. It can take out the green ones too. So if I do that, yeah. So the color ones, you have to divide them. You gotta segregate the colors. No color mixing here in the witness, not allowed. Okay. Red, red. That's not right. Oh. Uh. So we gotta isolate the colors, but also leave, you have to leave, I've got to leave one color. That's not gonna work. It is required that I leave. Okay, let's try this way. Green, green. That's not gonna work. So, what's that other anime we were watching a little bit of? I didn't like it. Or at least I didn't like it up to wherever we stopped. It was some anime where people became weapons, and there was like a girl with a cat tail. I don't remember the name of it. Not Soul Eater. Wasn't Soul Eater. I would know Soul Eater if that's what we were watching. Because I know like the art, I know what the characters look like in that one. Noragami, that's the one. I wasn't super into that one. I don't remember like a half of a season in or so. Okay. Noragami's better? When does it get good? When does it stop being bad and instead gets better? That thing you like, I fucking hate it. It's just not my speed, I guess. Okay, so we're doing this. Shokugeki. That sounds familiar. I don't think we watched it. Haven't seen JoJo. I don't really watch a ton of anime. I mean, we gotta leave. It's gotta be. That's not it. I think I'm overthinking it. That can't be it though. I was reading a book by the guy who made JoJo. I stopped reading it, but it was very interesting. I was reading it because it was talking about story pacing, but then I realized, oh, this is just talking about story pacing for manga, and it kind of made me realize why I don't like the pacing in manga. But then I was like, this is not applicable to things that I'm not gonna write a manga. I can't do that. There it is. I solved it by talking and not thinking about what I was doing.
What a hamburger.
So this one, like I said, you just have to separate the two colors, but I also had to leave a, oh, I don't know why I'm pointing, you can't see that. I also had to leave a green one in here for this mine to take out. It be Crystal, be subscribing it. Thank you very much. It be Crystal for subscribing. That one was much easier. This one. I just want to watch Dot Hackson again, and I want to watch you. I just want to watch the anime I already know that I like over and over and over again, basically. That's not it. That's not it. Not it. Nope. I think I gotta get a red one in here, but I'm not quite sure how to do it. Nope. It's the same with shows. Like, I just want to watch the shows that I already know that I like. There's just too many. I need to watch more Mystery Science Theater. I'm thinking about when I finish up Joel's season, I think I've only got a couple episodes left. I'm thinking about maybe doing a video on Mystery Science Theater, the Joel era. Because that would be an appropriate time for me to make a video for it, I feel like. This is what I want to do, but I need to do it differently. I think it's gonna make me come around. No. What is Mystery Science Theater about? Well, if I make this video, I will tell you all about it. Tell you all about it. All about it. There's a lot to say. Yeah, they basically just talk over. I checked way back in the day. I was buying a DVD collection at Fry's, and the person at the register was like, "Oh, Mystery Science Theater, is that the show where they talk over the bad movies?" I'm like, "Yeah," and he's like, "I hate that show. I always wish they would just shut up." I was like, I'm trying to spend money at your store here." But yeah, they basically talk when it boils down to it, they talk over they make fun of old movies they talk over them. So you watch an old movie, but you also get, it's like having funny friends that watch a movie with you that make all these really funny jokes. That's pretty much what it's like. What the fuck, Jonathan Blow? What the fuck are you doing to me here? I know it's not that. It's staring me right in the face. It can't be that. Oh, maybe I gotta leave a green one in there. Maybe that's the deal. There it is. He's just trying to make me take that extra step. That one thing I wasn't doing was the thing that I needed to do. You can watch Mystery Science Theater on, like, they have full episodes just on YouTube that you can go watch. I think they have episodes on Netflix. Oh yeah, they definitely do. They've got the new season is on Netflix. They just made a new season, and a lot of newbies seem to really like people that are new to Mystery Science Theater seem to really enjoy the new season. So that might be a place to start. I haven't been to the Living Computer Museum. Related, but only in the I'd like to go to a place and make a video. I don't know how to go about doing this, but I think it'd be really fun to go to a Chuck E. Cheese and make a video about. Obviously I couldn't go when there were children there, though. I'd have to be like, hey, can I come film a video in your Chuck E. Cheese? Riff Tracks is on Twitch. Like, they do live shows on Twitch? That would be cool. Got hooked on MST3K because of the new season, but I'm enjoying the old season because of it. Dude, I got a bunch of new... That's good, by the way. I just got sidetracked. I got new stuff. New Kickstarter rewards came in. So I got the Blu-ray. I got the Blu-ray collection of the new season. I got this weird Funko Pop that's like... It's like Tom Servo and Crow mixed, which is like a Kickstarter backer edition. So I like that it's exclusive. I don't know how I feel about the design.
Get it, yeah! Yes!
But the coolest thing is that they put the first episode of the new season on VHS, and they matched the style of all the other VHSs. So now I've got a VHS of one of the new episodes that fits in with all my other ones. Part of me wants to watch it when I get to my season 11 watch through. I kind of want to watch it, but now I kind of don't want to open it also. I'm not sure yet. Also, not a Kickstarter reward, but I finally got Gypsy to go with my Tom Servo and Crow here. Hey Gypsy, remember when your voice was normal and then they made it not? They made it weird. Noir Zephin, thank you so much for the 20 months. That's a lot of months. It's a lot of months. Buy another off eBay? No, I have too many more like DVD collections to get. I can't rebuy. To get Gypsy, I rebought a DVD collection. I can't do that. I can't keep doing that. Is the light on the floor of a building a puzzle? That is a good question. Let's examine that, shall we? It is not. At least not unless we can move that thing, because it's not a circle. They gotta be circles. And not just almost circles, they gotta be... Well, maybe you can. Where's the light? Maybe you can, maybe it's just perspective. Ooh, you know what? I bet I can from over there. Let us go look. I bet you're right. I bet you can. Okay. Yep. Yes, indeedy. But I need to make the... Oh, that's why these are here. It's actually 2 puzzles. Here's one. Let's get this going. This is not a part of the game that I've completed. I have not found all the environmental ones. Hello, Sir William Stone. And Crushdor 3-0. Okay, now I'm gonna go. Well, I need to find out. We gotta eat eventually. Yeah, the environment, when I first discovered the environmental puzzles, it was just crazy. But the thing is, there's so many. There's just so many. Are there just 2 types of puzzles in the game? There's really just 1 type of puzzle in the game. That's how I choose to see it. Not all puzzles are on a panel, per se. But they're all just drawing a line from a dot. Couldn't stop imagining how things around you could be puzzles. Yeah, man, it gets in your head. All those little dots you see, and you're like, ooh, that could be a puzzle. There's one. No? Oh. It's gotta go. Not looking at it right. From the other way? No, it can't be from the other way. It's gotta go up there, maybe? See, that's what happens. You find one, and then you're like, man, I gotta find where do I need to stand for this one to work? Is it up here? Oh, hey, look! There's a thing. Oh, I can't do it yet. Because it's got to connect to... I don't think it's over here. You ever see something in real life that looks like it could be a video game puzzle and you think about it for a minute? I mean, when I played this game, yes. But also, I don't leave my house very often. So I kind of see the same. I pretty much see this room over and over again. I guess maybe that in and of itself is a puzzle in a way. Oh, it was over here. No, it's not over here. I don't know where you gotta look for that one. God, this area is so pretty. Let's do... Let's do the castle one. I'm your spirit animal. That's good, I think. I'd really love to make a puzzle game sometime. Okay, let's see here. Left, up, right, down, up, out. Left, up, right, down, up, out. No, okay. Right, up. Okay, right, up, left, right. No. Right, up, right, down. Then a little jig around. What helps me get through the editing process? Coffee and the pressure of not uploading. If I'm uploading a lot, it just usually means that I'm under a lot of pressure. Okay, hold on. I gotta turn my volume up for this part. Okay, I already forgot it. Up, over. Boom. I'm glad you ended up finding this steak roll. You know, the feed, you can't trust the feed. If you want to make sure you've seen all the Brutal Moose, you gotta go, you know, watch, you gotta go check the channel or whatever. But I'm glad you found it. Okay, this one I want to say is completely different. Yeah, you can ring the bell. I don't even know if that helps. Okay, reasoning behind the puzzles. Okay, mute me if you don't want to know these ones. This one's just the gate. This one here is this grass. It blocks your path. See, so you can't walk here, can't walk here. So you gotta find where the grass path lets you go. This one here was sound. So I don't know if you can hear it. Listen close and you'll hear the footsteps change. So you gotta go where it's not smushy. So that's wrong. And then that's why I had to turn my volume up. And then this one here, the layout is different than what the panel is. So you have to just figure out where they line up. So it's right, up, over. No. So it's right, up, over. So it's like, there we go. See ya, Jacqueline Fox. A room with a moosh. I do archive October Pumpkin. I archive over at youtube.com/moose2. I archive as much as I can. Have I not archived the last one? I know that I'm not, since I was told I'm not supposed to upload them immediately after streaming. Sometimes I forget. I think I did the last one. Okay, so now's the fun part, which is where you have to remember everywhere that you went. So let's see how many tries it takes me to get this. Up. Over. Made a little jog. Then we went here and we went up. No, we went like, no, yes. Up, over, down, made a little jog. Then we did some of this. And then we did that. Dude! Can't stop me. You just can't stop me. A lot easier when you've done it before, to be fair. But still very satisfying to get right. Good memory for that sort of thing. This is the game I want to play forever. I wish I could just, we need to get to the age, well, no, we don't. I was gonna say we need to get to the age where we can delete specific memories, but that is a dangerous path. I would love to be able to forget this game immediately after playing it and just play it for the rest of my life. Just play it over and over and over and over and over and over again. And over and over and over and over. Skeleton bits, thank you for those bits. I don't know what unbench the kinch is. I have no idea what that is. And thanks Bobbing McName for the secret bits. Okay, this is where the hardest puzzle lives. It lives in here. Oh man, I felt so, I don't know, accomplished when I got that puzzle. Because that puzzle's a little bitch. Now we gotta go down here. One problem I have with puzzle adventure games, it's hard to play it the same way after the first time. It's true, some games you can, like Myst I've played through a couple times, and if you wait long enough with stuff like that, it's at least fun to rediscover. But a game like this, where it's all the same, like it's just the line mechanic, I mean, it's really hard, they really drill the rules into your brain as you play it the first time, so this one in particular is like impossible to forget. But I mean, any game you lose that sense of discovery. Myst out. Volume's louder than it was. It spooked me. Myst, when I finally stream it, I'm gonna get hung up on stuff when I play Myst for sure. No, there's no dying or anything. I can't walk off the edge. Skeleton bits, thank you for the 200 bits. What do you call a cow with no legs? A hamburger? I don't know. I'd love to call it a hamburger. Ground beef. Hey, I was close, right? Not with the actual joke, but with the object. So this is another memory one. This one starts here, but we are the line. We don't draw it on a panel, we are the line. Although, I guess it's not completely memory. I think you can go back and check. Let's see how I do here.
what a hamburger.
Okay, got that one. Stop sign. Thank you very much for subscribing, Stop sign. Okay. So this one doesn't tell you anything about what the panel actually looks like, except it just tells you that you gotta separate these dots. But the panel's all like fucked up over here. There's broken glass and places you can't walk. Okay. Is that gonna work? I don't think that's gonna work. I think I'm right off the gate. I'm wrong. Right off the gate, right out of the gate. Oh wait, no, that might work. Yeah, that'll work. If I can walk there. I can't walk there because someone... Oh wait, yes I can. Yes I can. These people spooked me when I first... Oh yeah, so... I'm not gonna play... Well, do you want me to play this? I'll play it.
If a man, holding a belief which he was taught in childhood or persuaded of afterwards,
Can you even hear it?
keeps down and pushes away any doubts which arise about it in his mind, purposely avoids the reading of books and the company of men that call into
Maybe too
question
quiet
or
for you to
discuss
hear
it, and regards as impious those questions which cannot easily be asked without disturbing it, the life of that man is one long sin against mankind. But, says one, I am a busy man. I have no time for the long course of study which would be necessary to make me in any degree a competent judge of certain questions, or even able to understand the nature of the arguments. Then he should have no time to believe. William K. Clifford, 1874.
So you can find these little audio recordings, and a lot of the times they're quotes from stuff. And I think that's probably where people are like, oh, it's so pretentious. But man, when it's just you alone on this island, you're playing through, it gave me a lot of thoughts to think. I thought a lot during this game. I'm pretty sure I started this game on stream, and then I was like, I need to do this alone. They have some really good stuff in here, though. Okay, so it's got to start here. But how? That's right. Yeah, I'm kind of over people calling things pretentious too. I mean, I guess some things are, but I feel like anytime a game tries to make you think with any kind of like philosophy, includes like any kind of philosophy, it's pretentious. Agath, thank you so much for the 7 months. I have a subscriber Discord, and I'm pretty sure you don't get kicked if you stop subscribing. But that's all I don't have just like a default, like just a... That's the closest thing that I've got to one. Oh, well, poop. Oh, well, okay. How do I... Oh. Making me think. You're hearing a high-pitched noise. Okay, let me know. Do you hear it now? I turned off my mic for a second, so if it stopped for a second, it could be my mic. If not, it's the game. Oh god, now it's the rotaty ones. I think when they're off like that, it did stop. It could be my fan. It could be a fan. I don't know what it could be. I apologize for it, whatever it is. I have no idea though. Well, this one's gonna be hard. I guess that's the point. Oh, it's a double one too. Okay. You didn't hear a high-pitched noise until I turned the mic off. Well, then I really don't know. Okay, so how are these two gonna fit? Oh, can they just fit? They can just fit, Okay, so if I just do that, if I go up, over, would that work? Yeah. Yeah. How long did this game take me to beat? Well, now I have no idea. But I had 40 something hours, I think, before I started streaming this again. I've played it a little bit. Ooh, I almost missed a little thing. Before I started playing it again on stream, but I think I've played it a couple times before. It was a good amount of, oh, I don't remember what these things mean. Oh wait, I think I do remember what these things mean. I do remember what those things mean. It's a good amount of time. And there's also, it's not always clear, you know, it's like, well, you beat it, but there could be more stuff out there for you, you know? I spent forever on I think there's only 2 achievements. I think there's, when you get the, it's so hard to, I guess it's been out for like a year. When you get the ending initially is an achievement, and then there's a challenge hidden somewhere that's also achievement. And man, when I got that challenge done, I was so excited. If you guys are enjoying this, I know it's kind of a slower, you know, slower chat, slower game kind of thing, but if you guys are enjoying this, I will play more of this on stream, absolutely. We can try and get to the challenge. I just have had this game on my mind a lot recently. I really wanted to play it. I like the slower things too. I was gonna play something slow regardless. I definitely want to do the Norwood Suite soon. So mainly so I can listen, no, not mainly, but I really want to listen to the soundtrack. I've been holding off. Now we're in the swamps. Ooh, or we could go to the trees. Well, let's do this. Let's do this stuff first. So this one, we've already done some of these already. See, ideally, on your first playthrough, you would come across puzzles with these squares in them and you'd be like, I don't understand these. Or you'd figure them out a little bit and you get to a point where you're like, I don't get it. And so the idea is that you stop and you wander to a different place. It's supposed to be a lot less linear than I'm tackling it, because there's these, I guess, stations where it teaches you how to use these ideas. See, now it's saying, oh, you can smush them together, see? Look at how you can keep smushing them together. Oops, yeah. How am I gonna smush these together? Like that? Yeah, I'm glad you guys are into the chill stuff. It was definitely a nice realization, because you know, you see, not that everyone who's really popular in gaming is a really, like, not aggressive, but a really energetic, you know? It was nice to learn that I didn't have to do that, because it's just not usually, oops, that's right. It's not usually who I am. I like to chill out. What do I think of my hair? I like my hair. I'm very self-conscious about my receding hairline. Like this here, it's getting time. It's getting time to, I think I'll be able to hold on to most, I don't think I'm gonna lose like a bunch of my hair, I hope. But, you know, it may be a last hurrah for the long hair. I do like it long though. I wish I'd kept it longer for a longer amount of time. So yeah, Primily Rose. Yeah, you know, that's life. It's something you can't always keep it. Really, it's only a problem. It looks a lot better in person, because in person I'm tall, so I think the angle you get is a little bit better. But in videos, it's definitely. I think I've made a couple zoom in jokes on it, just because, like I said, I edit jokes around my insecurities, basically. Oh, why is that? Oh, right. Oh, that's not right. So we got 3 up. We got a couple of 3s. Oh. What if I do that and then okay. So for that one, I put the 4 right here, down here at the bottom, and then I put these 2 3s up here. I appreciate the hair support. It's just, it's life. I do not have it the worst of my friends, so I really can't complain that much. I really just wish I did. I get this vein here. I'm like veiny. I kind of miss when my hair would hide the vein. Oh God, okay. So it's basically telling you that you have to connect the one somehow, because you can't, it's impossible to just do a one like that. So this 4, it's a 5 long puzzle. So it's gotta be something like that. Long-term hair plan? I don't know. I think it sounds silly, but I think I might give, you know, just as a, you never know unless you try, right? But Rogaine apparently works for like 40% of, I mean, doctors don't know why it works. But I don't know, I might as well try to get it back, and then if not, I'll probably just cut it short. Yeah, I might as well try. Yeah, I could wear hats. I wear hats sometimes. I got beanies. But it's really just a matter of if I can keep wearing it long, because I'll be able to wear it short fine. I really don't think I'm gonna lose so much of it. It's just really if I want it to keep. See, like this, I don't know, I look like a ruffian when I wear that. I wore this to IKEA the other day. When I wear beanies, I just look like I'm up to mischief. I don't want to think of it as an increasing headline because I already have a giant forehead anyway. If I had a smaller forehead, it would be less of a big deal. But I have a humongo forehead. Oops. Don't I look like I'm up to mischief? Like I'm gonna, like, I don't know, rob your store? How does hair run in my family? Well, not well on my dad. But both my grandfathers have decent heads of hair, so I'm hoping I got theirs. Everyone always said I had my grandpa's hair, and he died with a full head of hair. So I'm fine with as long as I really just don't want to go. I want to have the hair option. It doesn't always have to be long. That's fine. But I would like for some of it to hang around, if possible.
What a hamburger.
I look like a mischievous villain. I'm evil Ian. My mom's side, well, I mean, he's got hair.
Let's see some serious
I don't know.
coinage here.
We don't have to think about it anymore.
That's big money.
Excellent! Oh, Vanna!
All that stress is just gonna make it go away even faster. The Missing Kangaroo, thank you so much for subscribing. And You Pity 4, thank you for the $10. Hey Ian, I love your streams. I don't know, I don't like how I read that. Hey Ian, I love your streams. After a long day working retail at a busy mall, this is the best way to sit back and relax. Thanks a lot from all your fans, and don't let anyone tell you to change who you are. Thank you so much, You Pity 4. Happy to have you here. And happy to help you relax. I don't know that I could work retail at a mall. I don't know that I could work retail at all. I did live edit my reading. I don't know, I sounded disinterested. I don't want to sound disinterested. I'm interested, I just sound disinterested. Okay. ASMR channel. This is my ASMR channel. You're looking at it. Or I guess you're listening to it. Before I started doing, so the jobs that I've had, in college, I sold apartments. I was like a realtor person, agent. Basically, I toured college kids around this complex and sold apartments, like did contract stuff like that. And then I was a janitor at a church for a summer. It was like a summer job, a little bit. Yeah, I guess just a summer job. Leasing agent, that's the word. That's what I was. And then I was a janitor at a church for a while. Because my dad worked there, so he was like, hey, I need someone to do this, and I was like, hey, I need money, so that's what I did. And then I moved up here, and I worked at like a startup company. Janitor at church sounds like it'd have some interesting stories. It has a few. I can think of a few off the top of my head. And then when I moved up here, I got a job at a startup as a digital content specialist. So I made some promo videos for them, like animated shit. I made graphics for them. They were making all their graphics in like Microsoft Word before I got there. So when they did trade shows, I made like their trade show stuff or their flyer stuff. I designed their business cards. And I did that for about half a year, and then, like, the CEO bailed on the company, and they were like, we don't know if we're going to get funding, and YouTube was starting to actually make livable wages, and I was like, well, I guess I'm going to go hard into YouTube. And so I quit, and I went hard into YouTube. And here we are. Man, I'm glad people can watch my streams to help relax. I'm glad that people feel nice when they watch my things. I hope that nobody ever goes, oh, well, there's the Brutal Moose fan base, you know? I hope everyone's just chill, being cool, you know? Just jumping into video making. I mean, I was making to where it was feasible, and I kind of hovered around there for a while, where I was month to month-ish. First video I made on my channel is still up. You can go watch it. I left it there because I was like, if I take it down, someone else is gonna put it up. Plus, you can go back and see how terrible my old videos were to encourage you that you can improve if you just do it. First video I made videos with my cousin and I would make like short films and stuff on like mini DV camcorders that we'd edit in the camera, you know? So I've been making stuff for a long time. Okay. Man, I really want to say, but that's not possible. Oh, it's possible if I do it the other way, maybe. No. Yep, it all started with Call of Duty. Oh, no. I thought I was... Still do love me a good game of Call of Duty. I would love to play some more Call of Duty 1 again. I like the idea of Bob Ross. I can't say that I've watched a ton of Bob Ross. I remember watching it back when I was really young, but I didn't watch any of the stream or anything like that. Any luck with this game? I've beaten this game, Super Tony the Tiger. This is not my first time to play it. My advice, if you're having trouble progressing in this game, is to stop and go somewhere else. Not leave your computer, but go somewhere else in the game and work on other puzzles. Because a lot of times you'll come back to it with a fresh eye and be like, oh, I get it now. I'm about to do that with this one. I know I can do it. It's the simple rule. But I'm having trouble. Because we can make a box, but that doesn't help. So if I put it there, is there a way to get... Oh, you know what? There might be. What if I do... Bam. So I put this one here, this one here, and this one here. Oh, I was very surprised how well the food... I was surprised the Lunchable one did as well. I kind of thought Kid Cuisine was a flash in the pan because all the food ones are doing well. But the Kid Cuisine and the Lunchable ones, like YouTube is actually actively promoting them. So they've gotten like an insane amount of views. Was not expecting either of them to do that well. It's really given me a new energy. I'm really excited to make more videos. I'm having fun again. We'll try and do a Halloween Town next year. I would love to do a Halloween Town movie with Luke for Halloween next year. I hadn't thought about it really. I hadn't tested out that format. Plus, I had already settled on Wishbone early in the year. I bought that a long time ago. Oh man, it's time for the boat. It's time for the boat. Gonna get a boat. I don't think I'm first in the kids review or the kids meal Lunchable review thing, but I think I'm doing it in a way that is a little bit different. I think a lot of people just, you know, eat it. They're like, that's good, and that's totally fine if that's how you want to make your videos, but that's not how I want to make my videos. So I think I bring an interesting twist to the food YouTube area. I didn't go to a convention this year. The only convention I really look at is Portland Retro Gaming Expo, and I couldn't make it this year. I'm gonna try and go next year, maybe. Conventions are like scary. Conventions are kind of scary. Christmas video? Yes. I'm pretty sure. I've picked up a couple B-movie Christmas movies that I just want to watch for fun around Christmas, because these terrible movies that I review, that's not just I watch it for a review. A lot of the times I watched it for fun and was like, oh, this would make for a great video. Okay, so where do I want to go? Do I want go that way? Let's go this way. Is it the red one? I think I gotta go to the red one first. But I can't make it to the red one. I've not 100% beaten the game. I've done the challenge, but the environmental puzzles I did not 100%. There's too many of them for me. I will absolutely do more decoms. I have I've been buying them. I've been picking them up when I see them. Nothing came of that. If you mean the maker of Dream Bunny contacting me, the comment that was left that was supposedly from someone, I said, hey, shoot me an email if it's really you, and I didn't get anything. So I have my doubts that that was... I will always doubt. I'm a man of many doubts, and I will doubt until I see that evidence. And I did not see any evidence. Okay, so I want to go... How do I do this? I want it to connect to the black one. Okay, so I think it's telling me that I literally just make this shape. That doesn't make any sense. Is Televoid getting a season 2? I don't do seasons. It's gonna get another episode at least. It will probably get multiple more episodes. I mean, unless I die, which I mean, I can't guarantee anything. Phantom of the Megaplex? I remember that one. I don't know how long I'll be streaming. I'm getting hungry-ish. But I don't know when we're having dinner, so I don't know. I'll keep going till it's dinner time. When it comes to Televoid, I gotta have a good idea. I gotta get inspired for it. That's really the main thing. So that'll happen. It will happen when it happens, Captain. This doesn't make any sense because how am I gonna do that? Doesn't... Oh, it definitely makes sense. I'm just a huge dumb fart. Just a big old dumb fart. I need to, you have to give me a heads up when St. Patrick's Day starts rolling around because I want to do Luck of the Irish for St. Patrick's Day. Oh my god, I gotta get back over there. How do I get over there? Okay, I gotta get back over to the... I don't think I'm in the right place yet. I have it. I've got it on VHS, so I'm ready. How much of a time warning? 2 weeks, maybe if the month before. I should just put it in my calendar. I'm just gonna forget when St. Patrick's Day is. I don't know. Is it March? Just whenever it's kind of coming up, whenever the month is kind of coming up. It takes me anywhere between a week to 2 weeks to make a video, sometimes a little longer. But I've been trying to get them out in a week and a half, if I can work that fast. Oh, duh. Yeah, St. Patrick's Day is better than 13th Year. 13th Year was a lot worse than I remember it being. Dude, it's me, I'm Mose. Dude, I'm glad you found Luke. I wish more people would find Luke. I can't spell or read for crap, so don't worry about it. I mispronounce what? Every other person's username? Probably worse than that. I don't know about... I really don't know about game reviews. What kind of games I'm going to review? It's hard for me to just say. I would have to look at it. I'm done making game reviews just because I feel like I have to, though. When I make one, it's going to be because I wanna. I'm like, man, I want to talk about that game. For a while, I was like, I got to talk about a game. What game am I going to talk about? But now it's going to be, I want to talk about that game. Okay, we got to go up here. We got to go over, but that doesn't make any... Oh. No. Up. No. What if we do... Oh, is it just that easy and I'm just a huge... No. Oh, that's 4. Okay, I thought that was 3. I've reviewed one of the Carmen Sandiego games. Nobody watched it. It also had like a really long ad at the very beginning, which is probably why nobody watched it. But that was during the adpocalypse, man. I was like, or when it was starting, and everyone was like, the YouTube is crashing. YouTube is gonna die. And I was like, oh my God, I gotta take all the brand deals that I can. That one has some good bits in it. I liked the Titan of Tinkering. Everyone really spooked me with all the How is it not that? Oh, it is that. With all the ad stuff. Really spooked me. Well, I didn't mean literally nobody watched it. But, I mean, if you look at, like, the views, you'll be like, oh, something happened there. Okay, so we need... So 2 on the side. And then... Oh God. Okay.
Money can help our dreams come true.
Long stops when I talk. I have to... I have to get my thoughts together when I speak. Especially when I'm just in a room talking to, not that I'm talking to myself, but when it's just me, voices, it's a lot different in conversation, but I'm fine with it. I'm embracing my oddities. Zizux donated $5 and says, wanted to say a quick hey, since I'm bar hopping with pals and can't catch much of the stream, but have a good night, pal. Happy Catterday. Thanks so much, Zizux. Have fun at the bar. Be safe. Be very safe. Please be safe. And also have a good time. But I mean, if I was to choose between you having like a boring time and being safe and having an exciting time where you died or something, I would choose the boring safe. So please be safe. Okay, so we got these two little thingies, and then we've got
Get it, yeah! Yes!
two other thingies. And then there's these other things. There's just things everywhere. There's just so many things. Freaking beep. Thank you so much for the 23 months. It's a lot of months. It says hi. Hello. Hi. Happy you made it out here. I gotta make a, do I have a 2-year thingy? I guess we'll find out. I don't know if I have a 2-year thingy, but I guess we'll see. Okay. I don't know how big of a gap that's supposed to be. I remember that being not a complaint, but a little confusing. I don't know if it's one gap. It looks like it's supposed to be... It's got to be over here. So... I'm guessing you put 2 in, then you put the 3 on top. That can't be right. Oh wait, yeah, it can. 2 in, then you got the 3 there. Then you've got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So this goes here. And then like that. What am I missing? I'm missing one of them. Oh! Like that? No. Okay. Two on the side. 3 there. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Maybe it's just a gap in the middle. Maybe it's not supposed to be all the way over. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then you've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah. Oh! There it is. Okay, I added that corner. Okay, so if you were curious, this one here, I put the 2 here, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. The 3 went here, and then this little guy went right there. How's Youngtown been doing? Youngtown's working on an album. He said he wanted to get an album done by Christmas, I think. He tweeted about it. But he's been like rapping. And he's streaming. I think he streams a few times a week. I don't watch his streams as much. He streamed Contradiction recently, and I didn't want to spoils it. So I didn't watch those streams. But he still streams it. Or streams.
Get it, get it, get it, get it, yeah! Yes!
He still does the three times a week? Thanks for those bits, Proto Mug, and Symbol Knight. Thank you for the 22 months. 22 months. Goodness. I hope you're all good, Ian. I'm doing all right. That's how I would phrase that one. Thank you very much. That is a lot of months. Why did that not work? Oh, because it's backwards and I'm dumb. How much do I miss the wood paneling? I miss the wood paneling, but it's no comparison. I would much rather have this office. Being removed from like where I can go sit and watch TV and like relax has just been amazing. Plus, I've got a lot of wood in here, you know, I got all this furniture is a nice wood texture. I guess a lot of furniture is wood. It's the same kind of color. I just hung my, you can't see it, I hung my Mystery Science Theater poster today and my Riven poster. I'm gonna put a couple more posters back there. I'm thinking about hanging a bunch of VHS tapes on my wall. I've got a bunch of blanks, not blanks, but they're sold as blank tapes. And I think I might hang VHS tapes on my wall. I am a West Coast person, but the sun sets at like 4 over here now. That's a lamp. It just looks insane on my webcam. It looks normal in person, but it's actually very dark. If I didn't have that lamp on, it would like be blackout. Not blackout, but like. I guess that's less dramatic than I thought it would be. It's just a lamp. Dude! Hey there, Nick. Not much is up over here. I'm just drawing lines on grids. You know how it goes? You draw a line and you draw a line. I have heard, I have not seen, but I have heard that there are some pineapple lumps waiting for me somewhere. And I'm very excited to get a bite of those lumps. So thank you in advance for those. I haven't, Lee said I don't ever see anybody because I stay inside all the time. But at the Halloween party, Lee let me know that there were some lovely lumps waiting for me. So I'm very excited for those. I was immediately like, oh my god, pineapple lumps, I can't wait. Oh my god, my voice is getting... I've been talking. How long have I been streaming? It hasn't been that long. It hasn't been that long. I guess I'm talking a lot since it's The Witness and I have to try and fill the silence. Pineapple lump is this candy. It's like a pineapple flavored candy with a thin coat of chocolate on it that Nick brought me. Or he didn't bring me, he brought for everyone, and I was like, oh my god, I need more pineapple lumps. I'd highly recommend them. You can get them on Amazon. I bought some lumps on Amazon. Okay, what am I doing here? Okay. So we got 3 up, 1 over, but there's 2 of them. That would work. Oh, I see. That? I don't see. Oh, it's backwards. I hate these little... Okay. So it's gotta be... It's gotta be... There's one. And then there's the other? No, that's backwards. I'm just... Oh my god. Okay, there's one. And then the other is like... 1, 2, 3 over. Oh, there's no space for that. Now I'm just thinking about pineapple lumps. Just abbreviate to lumps. Is that not what all the kids say? Mom, I want my lumps. I want my lumps, Mom. Do I like plays? I haven't been to many. The only one I've really seen, I went and saw Book of Mormon a year or so ago, a couple years ago. And that was super good. Hey, thanks, Candy the Cane. Enjoy that Pokemon cross-stitching. Yes, the actual name of the candy is Pineapple Lumps. That is the real name. Okay, so you got 1 over. So you got one of these babies. But then... It's not just this, is it? That's exactly what it is. Okay, well, fun.
Money can help our dreams come true.
Oh, this one's a pill. Samwise Mrs. Thank you for the $2. Hey Ian, I'm so excited you're streaming today because it's my birthday. And oh man, what a great present. I got the Twitch notification right after I finished watching your birthday stream VOD. Here's a little tip, and I hope your day was swell. Everyone send some birthday wishes to Sam Wise Mrs. Some birthday burgers. Hope you had a good one. I'm doing all right. I'm glad that so many... Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I guess... I always say... I hate saying that I'm glad that so many people showed up. But it's nice that people in general... It's nice that anybody wants to come hang out and watch me draw lines on grids. You know? I feel like when I say I'm glad that so many people showed up, it devalues when less people shows up. But I'm excited when that happens too. Where are you? You like the puzzle game? I like a good puzzle game. I love any puzzle game recommendations. Again, tweet me some your favorite puzzle games. Specifically, I'm not looking so much for environmental puzzles. I'm looking more for like logic-y puzzles like this. But I'm interested. Why is this little dude being so... It's gotta be from over here. It just has to be. But I don't see... Because if I rotate it there, that doesn't work. If I rotate it again... That also doesn't work. Ooh, I see, I see. Is it this? Yep. There he is. I haven't played the Zero Escape series, but I have heard of the Zero Escape series. A lot of people recommend that one to me, actually. Oh god, Mini Metro is the most stressful game. It's a great game, but holy crap is that game stressful. Okay, what are we doing here? We're gonna go... That's not right. I should really play more of the Ace Attorney games. I should, I probably won't get through those unless I stream them. I should stream them sometime. Mummy Maze, I have not. How much is Mini Metro now? I bought it quite a while ago. It's a nice little, it's a nice little game. It's just, oh my god, it gets so stressful. All right, we're finally we're finally getting to where I want to be. Okay. $5? Okay. That sounds fair. I was afraid they would jack up the price or something. Oh, Mini Metro is 10? Again, I played it like I played it a long time ago, so I don't know what they've added.
What a hamburger.
Hey there, Chantendo64. Thanks so much for that Twitch Prime sub. I'm gonna look up Mummy Maze. I used to love mazes so much. I used to just do mazes when I was a kid. I was just like, oh, I'm gonna do a maze. Here we go. There's a lot of PopCap games on Steam. I've played a fair amount of hidden... Well, is it PopCap? Maybe that's... I'm thinking Big Fish. I'm not thinking PopCap. Well, I know... Is Peggle PopCap? I don't know. I don't know. Don't listen to me. So this one's a bit of a doozy. I'm assuming I want them all to connect, but I think this is when I started sketching things out, because it's way easier to have a grid paper that you're sketching in these shapes, because you can rotate them, so it becomes a lot trickier. Peggle's PopCap? Okay, well, Peggle's on Steam. Hello, Punk Fish. Happy weekend. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be streaming. My voice is getting to where it's like, okay, it's... Okay, okay. Well, that's this shape. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm not just guessing. That's not how you play this game. I did that on the one puzzle, and then I was like, oh yeah, that's not what you're supposed to do. If I can do it without no paper, I would love to.
Money can help our dreams come true.
Air QC, thank you for the $4. Says play Tony Hawk Ride. Thought? There's more chance of me playing it here than there was at the old apartment, because here I'm not above another person. So maybe. I kind of want to play Skate. I haven't played Skate in forever. Okay. So we got the 6. I did review Tony Hawk Ride. Tony Hawk music could get claimed, but it's just the VOD. It's fine. If a VOD here and there gets claimed, I don't mind. Not all of them. I mean, some of them have gotten claimed in the past. It's not a big deal. I actually have a really interesting idea for Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes that I'd love to try out sometime. I've actually never played that game, but I have an interesting idea for it. I'm going to leave it vague, but yeah. Okay. See, the thing is, these pieces could end up in totally different locations. So let's say I did... Is that it? Did I miss one? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, why is it not this? I feel like, oh, because that thing is backwards again. Okay. So. That's not it. What if I moved it over? That won't work. That won't work. Then... Oh. My stomach is saying it's time to stop. My stomach is saying it's time to go eat that that pizza. My stomach is now wondering if it had lunch. Why don't you want me to do that, Jonathan Blow? Why don't you want me to just put that thing there? Sorry, I'm doing a thing. Okay. Man, I wish I had a Baconator. Going back to those burgers. I would eat one of those. I'm actually pretty interested to try this pizza, because it's a new place. Okay, so I want to put that guy there. And then, but Jonathan Blow doesn't want me to do that. He says that's not where that goes, bitch. That's what he said to me just now. But if I want to put okay. Okay. What if we do one of these? If it won't work, it will work. The spirit of Jonathan Blow compels me. I was so close. I know they set it up this way for me to think that, and then for it to be wrong. And I'm choosing to take that as a personal attack. That's not right. That's not right. Stop thinking that. It's not that. It is not this. As much as you want it to be. No, I thought I had it. It'd be a lot easier if I would just get some graph paper, but I kind of like the added challenge now that since I've done it before. But it can't be that though. It can't be that though. Okay, I have to go get food. We will, we're gonna come back to this, because we're not close to getting the thing anyway. We will play this again some other time when I'm feeling low energy. Well, don't tell me I was close, because now I feel like I have to You can rotate some of the shapes. I can rotate these two shapes. I know I'm close because I understand the concepts. I know it's just getting the places in the right places. It's got to be something like... Are you doing them along with me, or do you have a guide open and you're seeing just how close I get? It can't be that, though. It can't be that, though. Ooh, it could be this, though. And then it could be... So where's the other one fit in? Okay, so... It can't be that, though. See, the thing is... my advice for when you get stuck on it, that's more of like a first time. I understand. It's not that I don't understand. It's just I'm having trouble visualizing it. So if I drew it out, I'd get it in like a second. But I loved Talos Principle, maybe. Where do you go, you little... ya bitch. Okay. I don't think it can be this, though. I know we've heard this before, but right, so it rotates. Can't be that, though. I've been working on this one for a little while. This one's a bit of a stumper. It's just, it's being able to flip two of these shapes. It's just hard to do without paper. It'd be way easier if I would just admit my shortcomings and write it down, but fuck that. Why is it not that? Is one of them backwards again? I keep getting them backwards too. It's easy to just try and make that L shape. Dude, hey Jimmy. I was thinking about this game so much and how much I wish I could forget everything. This is the first one that has really kept me there for a long time, has been this one, because I'm not working on paper. We already did the sun ones, and we did the castle ones. Are those the only two I have? I think I've got two light beams. Is it something like really stupid? It's not like, oh my. Oh, well, someone was making that way harder than it needed to be, and I won't say who. Jimmy, you're gonna remember too much. I've just accepted it. You're not gonna forget these things. Like, how many years do you think it's gonna be before you forget these mechanics? It's just not gonna happen. Okay, so we've got like a little thingy and then some thingies. And then another thingy. How am I gonna do that? So we've got a six square. That's gonna have to get too many years. Until they let you just delete your memory, until they say, hey, take this pill and you'll forget all about the witness. It's just not possible. It's been long enough to where at least I'm getting stumped on some puzzles, but it's not because I don't know how to do them. So far I've remembered all the mechanics, it's just refiguring them out. Okay, so you've got freak piece. You've got, oh. So, whoops. Oh, well, I forgot a thing. And there we go. Just like that. We're going down in the place. Okay, this is where I'm gonna stop. I need to go eat food. I have not eaten food today. I need to go eat food. When I decide to do another witness stream, this is where we will begin. Yeah, even though you'll remember some mechanics, some of the puzzles are still hard. I mean, the sun reflection thing, I did not 100% it. That I could maybe be convinced to do. But that's really not, that's like scavenger hunting. And I like doing the puzzles. I don't know how I feel about the scavenger hunting. Yeah, man, maybe if you want, next time I'll shoot you a message next time I pick up the witness, and we can talk witness while I witness. And we can witness the witness with witnessing witnesses. Thanks for everyone who showed up, hung out. A lot of people just chilled out, and I really appreciate it. And anyone watching the VOD who happened to watch all the VOD, however, oh my god, how long was this? If for some reason you watched 4 hours of this VOD, thank you very much. Hope you all have a great rest of your day / night / week / life. And I will see you all next time. Night, everyone.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.